It's a great thing to turn something negative into a positive. And a lot of
Mhm.
us, I'm sure, have our own experiences. And as a coach, I know we are going to dive into a little bit of the stress factor
Mhm.
because I feel like a lot of us are overly stressed. Can I hear about your experience over there in Scotland with the pandemic and with
Yeah.
this new term, anxious and stress? And people, there was loss of life. There was loss of jobs. There was
Absolutely.
reinventing yourself. I mean, your children, your priority that can't go to school. I mean, there was just so much happening in the world. And I always try to look at the good to come out of things, Kate. And I feel like, well, this is good, right? We have virtual coaching. We're able to reinvent ourselves at the wheel and be able to help people that maybe we never would have known or to help. And here you are coaching. We're speaking. I'm in the United States. I'm in New York. You're there in Scotland. It's a beautiful thing. And your services now, you're helping so many people. So there is good to come out of it. But would you mind sharing what happened to us as a society as a whole with this whole stress and anxiety?
Yeah. So I think, so I know from research that 1 in 14 people these days feel stress every single day. And one of the statistics that came out recently was that 79% of people
Wow.
felt stress because of workplace
Wow.
stress. And and that's certainly something that echoes in a lot of the coaching, the people who come to me, where they're expected to do more with less
Hmm.
hours, with less resources. And as you was talking about, juggling it from
Yeah.
home, or actually going back into the office when they haven't been there for 2, 3 years, and that anxiety of, well, will other people, adhere to the rules? Will they feel as, confident and comfortable about working in the workplace? And
Hmm.
so what I've found is that people started off with the pandemic, that kind of like gung ho spirit, we'll get through this together. But it went on, and people got exhausted. There was lots of talk about burnout, people feeling burnt out,
Yeah.
not being able to cope. And as you said, juggling, working from home, managing the kids, managing elderly parents, the community, we all felt responsible for so many other people, as well as getting the job done and expecting to keep the business alive. So what finding now is that people are still operating at that breakneck speed where they're still feeling as if they have to do so much,
Yeah.
and they're not switching off,
Hmm.
and they're not looking at how they can de-stress, what tactics,
Yeah.
what boundaries they can put in place.
Hmm.
So simple boundaries could be that, you turn your phone off at a certain time and let work know you're turning your phone off. Or lots of people are still juggling with, having their laptop in a bedroom, or, at the end of a dining room table,
Yeah.
and finding a way to put that away so that when work finishes,
Ah,
you finish work.